Transform your nonprofit with SP Nonprofit Suite. Built for Office 365 in the cloud or SharePoint on-premise. Many nonprofits struggle with keeping their administrative costs down and becoming as productive as possible while providing excellent services and effective fundraising efforts. Typically, many nonprofits have grown over time, adding manual processes and then sometimes individual systems to perform different business processes. The problem with this organic growth approach to IT is after a while, you end up with a lot of different systems, a lot of different processes, documents, contracts, procedures, and policies, all in different places, using different sign-ons, as well as having to maintain multiple systems. This can create increased cost, and for your users and constituents, look like chaos as far as your systems are concerned. Office 365, which, by the way, for nonprofits is free for up to 75 users with Microsoft's nonprofit program, provides a new opportunity to step back and run your nonprofit operation in a different way. You can use Office 365 as a hub for your constituents, members, employees, leadership, volunteers, and so on to come into through any device and access different services, get communications, and collaborate. But Office 365 alone doesn't provide this. It just provides the platform. We at SP Marketplace has provided SP Nonprofit Suite that allows you to accelerate movement to this type of solution with a set of templates and portals that accelerate your move to an organizational hub on Office 365. SP Nonprofit Suite is made up of three specific areas of solutions. First of all, employee services, which provides a full intranet structures with department portals to make it easy for your employees to get administrative tasks and collaboration done so they can spend more time on providing the services that power your nonprofit. Communities, which provides portals for different groups such as your board of directors, committees, as well as volunteer community portals. And then finally, central request services, which allows constituents, clients, volunteers, and so on to submit service requests and then have those dispatched to different departments in your organization. All of this is built on top of Office 365 and SharePoint and fully leverages all the components of that platform and brings you into the modern era of mobile devices. So let's take a look at each of the areas here. For employee services, we use a best practices structure, which includes an intranet home, an employee central or employee self-service area for centralized service requests to any department such as IT, HR, documents portal, forms portal for policies and procedures, and so on. Each department gets a portal as well, a portal facing the employees, such as My IT or My HR, as well as a portal for the staff to do their business. Portals can be generic, or they can actually be applied with full features, such as a full HR system, IT system, facilities, and more. This allows your employees to be more productive using a full-on intranet best practices structure. The second area is in the central service area. This is where you can have constituents call in, go through a web page form, or go through any type of device to provide and capture service requests, which you can then dispatch to different departments. So you make sure that your constituents are served in the best way possible in the most responsive way. It keeps them totally up to date with what's going on as the status of their requests and provides a consistent way that departments can service these different requests from your constituents. Finally, we have our community portals. And this is where you can actually have a specific extranet homepage instead of an intranet for community type groups such as volunteers, members, or your leadership groups such as the board. Each of these you can actually spawn off different portals for the group, such as a board portal, committee portal, volunteers portal, or other groups portals as well. All of these best practice structures are delivered through SP Nonprofit Suite modules. It's a set of modules that you can purchase individually or as suites to deliver those structures for your nonprofit. By delivering them as modules that work together, yet can be purchased separately, it allows you to, over time, build up your total solution for your nonprofit, leveraging Office 365 and SharePoint. But what are these specifically? Well, they are actually turnkey application solutions that are SharePoint applications built on top of standard SharePoint user interface. What this means is it supports all editions of SharePoint, including Office 365, and is 100% customizable without programming. What it provides, though, more importantly, is instead of all the different systems and everything that your constituents and employees have to interact with, it provides a consistent user interface and design. So that if an employee goes to my IT portal or my HR portal, they're designed in much the same way. If they need to submit help desk requests to different departments, that happens in the same way. So there's no confusion about how do I interact to get internal services as well. It provides a single platform and leverages Office 365 beyond just simple email and document sharing into a fully structured intranet and portal system that is in the context of your organization. It leverages also existing forms you may have. So we've got additional capabilities built in so that you can use Excel forms, produce Word forms or PDFs, do mail merges from SharePoint, and so on. And overall, it's easy to deploy, use, and cost-effective because it runs on Office 365. You don't have to maintain servers. You don't have to do some of the very complex things you may have to be doing with your current systems today. So take your Office 365 and SharePoint to the next level. Don't use the basic platform. Use something that is going to add increased value in your organization for all your constituents, drive productivity, collaboration, and communication. SP NonProfit Suite can do that for you. Let's take a look at some of the screenshots of the different areas. Provide your employees a robust and vibrant intranet to get information, personalization, and the latest news. Give them access to different internal services from departments and give those departments powerful productivity features that they need. Set up an internal central service capability for your constituents to be able to submit requests from wherever they are. And finally, give your different community groups and leadership groups portals that they can easily collaborate, conduct meetings, share information, and do their business of the organization. Learn more at spmarketplace.com.